course is an overview of computer science. Throughout this course, we will explore several topics related to computer science. And after this course, you will know what to expect if you're going to be a computer science major. We will also be talking about the history of computers and what we have currently. There will also be discussion about computer networks and the internet, as that is the most used computer application. Moreover, we will get a brief idea of software and hardware, i.e. the stuff you see every day. Then we will move towards databases and how websites are made, and we'll also be looking at getting a better understanding of the stuff that we do actually use every day. So this course is basically going to be a summary of computer science. It won't be an in-depth study of any of the concepts which are related to computer science. We will see and discuss programming languages, but won't be going in depth into any of those languages. So, if you're looking to become a programmer, then this course will only show you the path, but will not walk you down it. We actually offer other courses which focus on the programming aspects of things. So let's begin with the history of computers. The early computers were not like the ones that we have today. They were big room-sized computers designed by IBM. The process was very difficult as well. It wasn't like it is today, where you only press a button and you have complete computer access. Getting some work done by the computer was actually an extremely long process. So basically, hardware is like a piece of paper, and software is what you write on top of that piece of paper. And you can actually write in several languages, and in several ways, and one writing may be better than another one. One could also be much easier to read. Just like that, there are several computer programming languages. These can consist of C++, Ruby, Java, etc. Just like there are many types and qualities of paper available, there are different types of hardware. Some are suited for one purpose and some for another. We will discuss this further when we come to the hardware section. In the world that we live in today, there is a huge influx of great software. There is software available for pretty much anything. This is useful software and is made with a programming language. It can be argued that programming provides power to the computers. So let's take an example. Whenever you turn on your computer, the browser pops up and CNN.com can be accessed without you actually having to do anything. And the same stands for Twitter, Google, and even Facebook. All this can be done using Python, which is a very strong scripting language. There are also other languages that can create similar things happening, but we just used Python as our example here. In the hardware section, we will be looking at different parts of a CPU, such as a ALU, memory, and the actual processor. We will learn what function each part performs and how it comes into the chain of functions that need to be performed for the functionality of the computer. In order to work on a computer, you need an operating system. So we're going to be taking a look at these also. Basically, an OS is your worker. You tell the computer what to do through it. In the OS section of the course, we will cover many popular OSs along with the functionality of the OS. Moving forward into the area of computer networks, the main use of computers nowadays is actually the internet. The internet is a part of the computer network. It might look like one huge structure, but actually, the internet is a layered structure, and we would be discussing each layer one by one. Particular focus will actually be given to the internet, including its functionality and its uses. There will also be insights into the World Wide Web and security in the internet, which we'll also cover. Behind all this functionality, you also have data. Data needs to be stored in some place. For that purpose, we have databases. They save data in different formats depending on their type. For the database, we then have the database management systems. We will have an overview of the database management systems during a section also. Now we're also going to touch upon web technologies. Do you have a fun idea that you want to tell the world? Maybe you want to create the next awesome search engine. Then if you want to make it a reality, you need to make a website. Website making will be discussed during the section that we have here, including the language used to make a website. So within our course, you will also find some stuff on web technologies. So, by becoming a computer science professional, you would have a chance to do a lot of things. You can change the world by making a new app, or maybe even a revolutionary website. Or you can simply gather all the data and make sense of all the weird numbers within it. All that can be done by becoming a computer scientist. And as you can see, that's pretty exciting. So that wraps up this overview lecture. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to stay tuned for the next one.